Hi, I'm Danielle. I do too much. I like hair, talking, cosplay, music, art, and stuff. I got the answers. Hello and welcome to StarPuppy. I'm Danielle, your resident weirdo. Here's a coupon code for you. Welcome to StarPuppy and welcome to the weirdness. So you want to know about natural hair, do you? All right, kids, gather around the Snapchat. I'm gonna spin your tail. FAQs, let's go.
Is it soft?
Yes.
Can I touch it?
Okay. Probably not. There are circumstances in which it is okay to touch natural hair. They're very specific and do not often align. Let's go to the partner piece. Probably, you can ask and be cool with the answer no. So say you're in kind of a newish relationship and like, the hairs are starting to move towards each other. Follicle fear, you know? You should always ask the first several times. You should probably keep asking until they explicitly say, babe, you can totally touch my hair. That's how they talk. I know your partner. Personally, we're pen pals. It's a lot better of an entry point if you're not about to go out, because now I have to tell you how to touch black hair. So you can't run your fingers through it unless you're trying to get broken up with. I'm kidding, mostly. So with natural hair, your fingers can technically go through it, but it is not pleasant for anyone. These little fingies, there we go. You want to take it. You want to just brush down the side very gently. Do you see how this is not going like this? Like, think about this. How would you pet a kitten? Like, nice. Take that energy to someone's hair.
Is that your real hair?
Don't ask that. Okay. Would you ask if someone's teeth are real?
Would you? Would you though?
Get their attention and ask them, are those your real teeth?
I can't even ask it in jest. It's so rude.
Imagine this. A perfect stranger walks up, smile on their face and a sparkle in their eye. The sparkle of inquisition. And say, did you get a nose job?
That's so rude.
That is to say, is that your real nose? It's okay to be curious because we're humans. It's kind of our whole deal. You're so curious. Just because you're curious about something doesn't mean that you should ask very invasive questions. And chances are that person has already been asked that so much. Have I been out and been like, I don't think that's her hair. Uh-huh. And that's where that train stops. Because I'm what? Polite! Now this is more like close friends to like stranger territory. With like partners is a little different because like that's a genuine interest in your being and who you are and what's going on and like how you move through the world and like what's the routine? Do I need to learn how to take care of wigs? Like, we'll get to that later. If you wanna know. This is a method I personally respond to very well, so I mean you could try it. No guarantee. I'm you right now. You're me. Thank you. Babe. I noticed that your hair is really different from the last time I saw you, and you know, I'm asking because I'm really, really curious about you, and I just want to know more about you. And I noticed that you change your hair, and I want to know more about it. Can you tell me more about it? And then the answer will be revealed. They'll say something along the lines of, oh yeah, well this is a weave. I wear this when I want to feel like spunky or spicy, or, you know, I have braids under this, but like, thank you, babe. I think it looks really nice too. Or like, this is my hair today. That's it. And you need to respect that.
Do you brush it?
Generally speaking, only when I'm detangling or when it's wet. Brushing dry natural hair, is actually hair crime. So that's because it'll actually break it out. Like, it's gone.
Why does it change so much?
Why does it change so much? Glad you asked. Cause natural hair is very, very dry by nature, and you have to put a lot of effort into keeping it moisturized. At night, we have to protect our hair, and usually that's accomplished through either twisting our hair or plaiting, braiding our hair. If you want all the natural hairstyles, watch this. If you sprayed your hair like this far away probably with water, braided it up, slept in it, and unbraided it in the morning, it would have that same wavy texture, right? Well, that's a very common staple of natural hair care. It's both protecting your hair and styling it for the next day. A lot of naturalistas do overnight styling / upkeep and protection during the night. So that's why it changes a lot.
Can natural hair be long?
Yes, absolutely. I would also like to point out that long is relative. I know that with straight hair, I think about where here, like here and down is considered long. With natural hair, I think about here, right past grazing the shoulders and down is long. And here is medium. And then here and up is short. In my experience anyway. There's something called shrinkage with natural hair. Now, like I said, my hair is 4C, which means that it is the tightest coil, the most textured hair can be in general. Everybody's. Me. I win! And so, everyone's hair reacts to water and moisture and humidity. Water in the air, water on you, you jumping into a pool. These things. So my hair is this long now, and if I put water on it, it will be this long.
Is that why girls with natural hair don't like getting their hair wet?
I plead the fifth. It's why I don't like getting my hair wet.
Why don't you
Just straighten it. Ooh, okay. Partners of people with natural hair, just as with the "is that your real hair" question, you might have completely innocent and pure intentions, but that is a loaded question.
loaded?
Where I think you might be is, oh man, this seems like a lot of work. Why don't you just straighten it so it'll be easier to take care of? You might be thinking flat iron. Usually, the vast majority of naturalistas, at least in the US, are naturalistas because they stopped chemically straightening their hair, a process called relaxing, which is done with a derivative of lye, which is poisonous. So that's interesting. How do I say this concisely? I had to write it down. The real answer is long and nuanced, but the short and underdeveloped version is we, and by that I mean people with natural hair, particularly those with 4C natural hair and afro texture, have been taught from birth to hate our hair. Not everyone, but a lot of us. So going natural ends up being not just, I want to stop spending money on getting my hair relaxed. I want to take my own hair care into my own hands, like a DIY project. It's deeper than that. Our community puts a lot, like a lot of value and beauty and worth and prowess, social prowess on hair texture and hair upkeep. How good your hair looks is almost a marking of your social standing. And to take all of that work and time, effort, money, patience, mental strain at times that it took to go natural and remain natural and get your hair to flourish and grow and stay on your head despite everything, and straighten it, to a lot of people, myself included, feels like giving up. Not everyone, but a lot of us. Now, of course, my experience is limited to me, my followers' testimonies that I've managed to see, emails I've received, and personal friends and personal anecdotes. And I'm still not every woman. I'm not saying my experience is universal by any means, not even national. Yeah, I'd say that rings true for a lot of people. But tell me what you think in the comments about that, other naturalistas. Moving on. Why don't you wash it every day? That would make it fall out. And be Fallout Boy. Going down, down, and sugar boy going down, shedding. Short answer, everybody's scalp makes sebum. You might know it as oil. And it is an oil. It's a naturally produced human oil. And with straight and wavy hair, not so much curly hair, the sebum very easily shoots down from your scalpy scalp to the ends of your hair. This is your body's natural reaction trying to protect your strands by coating them in oil. And with straight hair and some wavy hair, you can just wash it, and then it'll be not oily anymore. Now, over here in curly and coily and kinky land, because of the spirals or the waves sometimes, and especially the kinks and coils, which is my land, the oil has a lot of trouble navigating my hair and getting all the way to the ends, coating the entire thing in oil. So in layman's terms, natural hair does not get oily fast, if ever, so don't need to wash it, won't wash it. My hair personally never gets oily. I just wash it to take all of the products I put on it so it didn't fall out, because it never gets oily. I think a misconception about natural hair in general is that it's generally seen as like this really tough, strong hair type, whereas it's actually very delicate, very beautiful and unique, and not only deserves but needs protection. Reminds me of another misconception. All right, I'm looking at my outline and I have several more bullet points, but this is already much longer than I anticipated. If you want a part 2, let me know. I think it'll be very obvious if you want a part 2 by how much engagement this video gets. So if you want a part 2, make sure you comment and you like and you subscribe, because that makes a big difference. Also, don't skip the ads. Don't forget about my merch and my spring merch. Limited time only. So I will see you next time. This has been me, Danielle, your resident weirdo, StarPuppy, signing out. Say it with me now, StarPuppy. Away!
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video.